Hey now, it's the Rob from 1061 KISS FM, and I'm here to do another video game review because last night, my girlfriend and I, we finished a video game that has actually, it started with a lot of buzz, and then the buzz started to die off the closer the game got to its release, and there may be good reason for that. The game that I'm reviewing today is called Beyond Two Souls, and it's from Quantic Dream, whose last game was 2008's what was it called? Heavy Rain. Heavy Rain is a game that I adored. It was like a choose-your-own-adventure game. It was very much like a playable movie, but your choices really impacted the way that the storyline played out. And this was supposed to be the next in a series of that game. Not like a sequel, but in the same kind of gameplay and storytelling and adventuring. This game actually had kind of an all-star cast. It had Ellen Page cast as Jodie, the lead character whom you control most of the game, and also Willem Dafoe was the main protagonist. His name's Nathan in the game, and he kind of bounces around from being trustworthy to not trustworthy, and you don't really know what to make of Willem Dafoe's character. The game does play very similarly to Heavy Rain, but it definitely doesn't do it quite as well. This game doesn't really offer you, and this was my main problem with the game, doesn't really offer you a whole lot of input to the decisions you make. When I was playing Heavy Rain, while it's so similar, I felt like the choices I was making was impacting my story and my outcome and my character and all of that stuff. This game, you really will feel like a passenger for most of the game, for someone else driving your story. And that's not good. So in that way, it felt a lot less like a video game. In fact, sometimes you'll forget you're holding a controller, or you'll be watching scenes for so long that you'll actually put it down because you feel like a passenger on this ride as opposed to the driver. And that's bad. Also, it feels like a 10-hour movie, which can be good or bad. And the story actually, it bounces back and forth from being good and bad. There are a lot of scenes where it drags on, and then there are a lot of scenes like the ending where it just grips you. The end of this game made everything worthwhile to me. There are some ups and downs in the storytelling throughout the game. The ending though, absolutely, which I experienced last night and was a big fan of. Gotta give this game, I can't give it a great score. I would have to give it a C-, maybe even a D+, because it needed more branches. I needed to feel like what I was doing mattered, and I really just felt like there were some button commands to keep my movie going forward, and I didn't like that. I'll give it 1 thumb up. Definitely not 2 thumbs up, though. Oh, and one other thing that made it different from other games of the genre and Heavy Rain before it, it was actually 2-player, and I thought that wasn't going to work, but your character has a spirit attached to it. This isn't spoiling anything. And player 2 can control that spirit, and while player 2 is kind of on the back burner, it's enough that it kept 2 people in my household interested in the game. So it's for the PlayStation 3 only, not the PlayStation 4, not the Xbox, anything, just for PlayStation 3. If you're interested in it, there's my review. Proceed with caution, but don't stay away necessarily.